Hi, everybody. I'm glad nobody's here yet because I'm just jostling this whole thing around. So it makes it look like I'm on a stormy sea. Hi, whoever's here. Hi, Myra. How are you? It has been it has been so cold and so nasty here all day. Hi, Evie. How are you? It's really been disgusting here. I can't stand this weather. I am so ready for spring. Oh, goodness. Hi, Chris. Yeah, it's definitely time for spring. I'm ready. I can't stand the cold anymore. Last night was freezing when I let the dogs out for the last time. I'm trying to get this stupid thing off my neck. Finally got it. The wind blew the door open. Hi, Rita. How are you? Um, it was a busy day today. I never left the house. I just, I was hoping to, but last night after I got off, I was on so long between the two lives that it was amazing. I mean, it was really a long time. So I couldn't find my pills and I needed to take my nighttime pill. And I said, uh-oh, I had I had taken the last one. They give it to me in three separate containers because I get a 3 month supply. And I typically put it in the same place all the time, except this time I didn't. This time I put it somewhere else. Big mistake. So I wound up spending the next 2 hours. I did find one pill to take last night, but I didn't want to panic today that I would have nothing for tonight. So I went searching for it, and it took me 2 hours to find it. By the time I found it, it was the middle of the night. So when I got up this morning, it was late morning. My whole day was turned around. It really was. So I just did not, I didn't get a whole heck of a lot done. I didn't get anything done in the house. I really spent a lot of time online today trying to get things done because today was the last day, tonight, as a matter of fact, before I go to sleep. I have to sign up for the thing because I think it was a 14-day trial period is over tonight. So I don't want to lose all the work that I've done. So I really need to get that done. Hi, Ange. How are you? You're just never getting to sleep anymore, are you? Is it me that's keeping you up? Or is it that you're up, that it's good that we are here to keep you company? Not sure which way it goes. Good, good. Glad that you are. And I just, I spent a lot of time and then I was sending David all kinds of designs to look at to try to give me some feedback. I really shouldn't send him stuff because he is very tough on me. Hi, Mary. It's only, yeah, that is absolutely true. Yeah, so that's nothing in your world, right? So, I need to learn that lesson. Meanwhile, he's having a good time with Dylan, so it's good. He has sent me a few photos. He sent me one. I don't know if it's on the other phone. If it is, I'd love to show it to you. I'm not sure if it's on this one. Yes, it is. Oh, hi, Sheila. I guess he was playing football with Dylan on the beach. That sounds like something I could tolerate. Wouldn't that be nice? On the beach instead of staving off winter in spring. So it's nice getting the pictures so I can see how the other half lives. Hey, Sheila, did you go shopping again today? Yeah, it's like everybody's come to the party. How cold is it? No bra. That's got to be so frustrating. I don't even know what the temperature was today. I could actually look on weather.com. It was very windy, so it probably even felt colder than it was. That was earlier today. Let's see. Where is weather? I don't even know where the app is for weather. Son of a gun. Oh, hi, Sandy. I should ask Sandy. She probably knows what the weather was like here. Sandy, do you know what the weather was like in New York? It's 42 degrees now. The low was 32. Yeah. So, I mean, 32 degrees at this time of year that's not fun. Although, once again, I should not complain because, thank God, I mean, we did so well with snow or lack thereof. You do look like Alexa. I should have asked Alexa, son of a gun. You had 74 this afternoon. How nice. Yeah, 32. I mean, that is just plain not fun. It really is not fun. Yeah, it was so much easier to just stay home. I have to tell you, I've been one who's gone out most of the time for years and years and years. I mean, when I was working, I was out all the time and I was busy and I was running and I really would just get home at night and that was it. Oh, that's so funny. That is so funny. Sometimes if I have a video on or if I have the television on and any 36, it said 32 on my app. Okay. Yeah. Oh, I've been watching these videos on invisible people, the people who live in the streets. So I can't, I don't know how they do it. I really don't know how they do it. I just don't. I mean, I get freezing cold in my house when it's cold out. I just can't imagine living in the street. It's incredible. And there are people who talk about the, oh, that's funny. That's really funny. Yeah. So, oh, oh, my foot is bothering me. I wonder if it's going to rain again. Ow. Ow, it hurts. Kohl's is having a bra sale. Actually, Kohl's used to be a great place for me to get bras. They had such a huge selection. They really did. I have quite a number of bras that don't necessarily fit me anymore, but yeah, I know. She needs two different ones put together. Yeah, that's hard. That really is so hard. Um, I wonder, do they have anything, Sheila, where they can have a little sort of adjustment? No rain, high 56 tomorrow? Oh, that'll be great. Oh, that's really good. Then I'd love to get out of the house a little bit. Right. Yeah. But I would think that since they have, oh, you can't use, oh, I know. That was a big problem for a long time, the contoured or the padded ones. And why the heck they would make contoured and padded bras in those sizes is beyond me. Because who needs enhancement at that size? Yeah, at Kohl's, they typically do have a wide selection, so they have all the different kinds. Didn't they once have a bra that had a blow-up thing? You know, like a straw kind of thing where you would blow up, or am I dreaming? Do they still make the Wacoal? Because Wacoal was a really good bra also. But I would imagine that Soma also would be a good place. They have so many different styles at Soma. They have nothing for you? Oh, Soma was the one who told you were the 42 double D? Oh, well, they did have a blow-up bra. I knew I wasn't dreaming. They did have. And I would think actually that would not be a terrible thing to have because then if somebody is uneven oh, I'm not familiar with that. Yeah, that's, yeah, that's amazing. It really is. Oh, this stupid thing, the battery is running down on this again. It runs down every second day. So I can only fall every other day. Otherwise, I'm in trouble. So it is what it is. Oh well. I was having such a good time with our conversation last night. It was such fun. It really was reminiscing about the old days and old movies and old books and old people. Who did I see today? I saw Cindy. Did anybody see Cindy down in Florida visiting her friend down in Naples? She was doing a live, I guess, for a little bit. Oh, oh wow, son of a gun. Men and blue eyes. Yeah, yeah, her friend Diane. Yeah, I only got to see her after it was over. Yeah, it was not a long one, but she wanted to kind of do a catch up. She said that Patty had asked her where she was, so I guess Patty was concerned. Although she's been doing quite a number of videos lately, so I would think that should not be an issue. My leg is really bothering me tonight. Maybe I spent too much time. You missed it by 2 minutes. Yeah. Yeah, I never got to see the end of it. Yeah, I don't think I got a notification either, but to be honest with you, I was on that site so much of the time. I get drawn in and I wind up spending hours and hours. And it blows me away because but that's just my personality. I get sucked into things. When I started to watch the crime shows on YouTube, I would watch one after the other, after the other, after the other, and it would go on ad infinitum. And then I would suddenly realize that it was getting dark out, and I would say, get up off the chair and do something. I think I've become, I don't want to say a couch potato, but I am not the person I used to be. I am really not. I mean, my huge outing yesterday was to Aldi's. It was fun, though. It really was fun. Oh, that sounds exciting. Oh, oh, that's hilarious. I thought you were serious, Sandy. What did I get at Aldi's? I got water. First of all, I love their water. I really want to get it again. It's the Pure Aqua. I loved it a lot. I liked it even better than the Gold Emblem, and that's saying a lot. I got lemons. I got spinach. I got these little puffs that are made of, I guess, crushed peanut or something. Tastes like peanut butter. So if you like peanut butter, you would really like these puffs. I got the dandy. What dandy? Oh, I got the muffins. I got the banana nut muffins, and I got bagels. I got the everything bagels. Candy. Oh no. No. I did I did get some kind of a chocolate bar that I didn't even like. It was not great chocolate at all. But I didn't have lunch before I went and I was starved, so I needed something to tide me over till I got home. I bought um, 4 burger patties, uh, bananas. I got a small head of cabbage that looked pretty good. Oh, she got Lindt. Yeah, I didn't get any Lindt chocolate, but I have Lindt chocolate, unfortunately or fortunately, as the case may be. Did I get your email about Aldi? When did you send it? Oh, today I was so busy online because, as I say, my trial thing is up with the store today, and after all the time and effort I put in on it, I really did not want to risk it being shut down, which it could be, because I haven't paid them yet. So let me take a look and see if I have it here. Did you send it earlier in the day? What to get and what to avoid? Let me see. I don't know. Let's see. Oh, there they are. Oh, you sent it early this morning. Early this morning, I was in dreamland. Okay, let me take a look. 6 things you should never buy at Aldi's. Dozen eggs for less than $1. Yeah, there is a limited selection of stuff. Having to bring your own bags. They don't stay open all day? I think mine did. This one did. Okay. Wow, they say you shouldn't buy produce there? The lemons looked wonderful. I haven't had them yet, but oh, sometimes it goes bad. Come to think of it, they also, I mean, I had the strawberries and the strawberries were good, so that worked out well. I liked everything that I've tried so far, I really have liked, so I have no complaints. Hi, Melissa. Yeah, I really have no complaints at all. So, yeah, it was an interesting adventure. I suggested to Linda today that she might want to go. Yeah, I really had no problem with what I bought. I haven't had the bananas yet because they were not quite ripe. Oh, I saw Maseroth. Oh, is that good? Huh. I didn't see hazel. I didn't really look that intensely though at that. Yeah, they had a lot of that Maseroth chocolate. I realized when I shot my video, I don't know if I'm going to be able to put that video up because when I shot my video, I must have had the phone turned in the wrong direction and I can't figure out how to turn it around to make it work. Oh, you thought she didn't like it? To me, there is nothing, I don't think there's anything that can that can compete with the Van Lees. Have you tried the Van Lees, Denise? Oh, look at that, it rhymes. Oh, they are to die for. They're so good. They are literally melt in your mouth, delicious. They're just incredible, but I need more sweets. Like I need 2 holes in my head. I really do. That's just what I need. You shaved your face. I was just thinking as I saw myself in the phone that I have got to use that thing that I bought, that little razor thing, and see if it works on my eyebrows. But I've been so obsessed the last few days that I didn't even try it. It's sitting at my desk right near my makeup mirror, but I haven't tried it yet, so I'll have to get to that. Maybe I'll get to do it tomorrow, we'll see. I also want to do a video on the different jeans looks, so I'm going to try to do that in the next couple of days. I want to see if I can get that out. But I really wanted to put the Aldi's one out. It was a short video, but I don't know how to turn the video around because it's sideways. And that's never happened to me before, so I really was not planning well when I went there. And I told Linda that I thought that she would enjoy that store because Linda loves any place where you can save money. She always refers to herself as cheap. So I think that she would enjoy that aspect of it. But she did tell me, now I don't know, is this the truth? She told me that she went to an Aldi's once down in Wildwood, New Jersey, and she said they're all independently owned and that the one she went to was very expensive. Well, I thought the whole premise of the store is that it's cheap. So why would one of their stores be expensive? It doesn't seem to make sense to me. So I don't know if anybody else has ever experienced anything like that, or maybe Linda's just delusional. I don't know. But I told her I thought she would like it, so maybe the next time I go, if she feels like getting up and getting out, maybe she can do that too. I know, it's just so frustrating, Ange. I think there are some kind of apps that help you do that, and I think I might have had one at one point, but I'm not sure. They bought Trader Joe's? Oh, wow. When did they do that? Are they going to operate Trader Joe's as an independent entity and keep it as a Trader Joe's, or is it going to fall into the Aldi's? I would love it to be Aldi's because I think with the prices, they're really so good. You don't buy meat there? I bought those burgers. They were pretty good. Oh, it's been years? Yeah, Aldi's is German owned. I don't know. Huh. I don't know. The ground meat, that's what I got. Yeah, it was good. I really enjoyed it. I intend to eat the other burgers. I probably will not have another burger after that for another 2 years, but I enjoyed it. It was nice. It was nice having sort of real food. Although I have to say, the mess it made on my stove and my counter was hardly worth it cleaning up. It was very messy to clean. I had to take the whole top of the stove apart and my tea kettle and everything standing on the counter near it. And of course, that being in my body, it can't be too healthy. The best brioche. Oh, I'll have to try that. Oh, I'll have to try that next time. I was very happy with the bagels. They do not taste like New York bagels in the sense that New York bagels have sort of a hard, crunchy shell. The Meals on Wheels meals, some of them are pretty decent. Some of them are really not, and some of them are in between. Oh, you bought sweatpants where for that kind of price? That's incredible. That really is good. I don't know. Walmart. Oh, that's good. That's really good. That's a great price. I was looking for sweatpants last year because everybody was telling me that after the surgery that I would have to wear kind of the pull-up drawstring waist, very loose pants, and I couldn't find them. I really couldn't find them. But as it turned out, oh no, it wasn't after the surgery, come to think of it. It was during the radiation. They said that I would not be able to tolerate anything. Yeah, that's an interesting concept. Will they still be intact? Uh, yeah, I love those kind of pants though that are just really comfortable. Yeah, I wear the legging type thing that I used to buy inexpensively and just wear those. I used to wear them around the house, but I wear them everywhere now. It's just easier for me. So whatever makes life easier at this point is what I like to do. I just need to. That reminds me of the thing that Kyle Richards said when the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills first started. You sleep with dogs. Yeah, me too. She said that when the show first started, she went out and bought silk pajamas and she never wore that kind of thing before and a silk robe. And she said, looking back on it, it makes her laugh. So I think it's funny. Yeah. I used to wear beautiful nightgowns. Now it's like just anything that's comfortable to lie down in bed with and to wake up 6 times to go to the bathroom. So it's all about comfort now. What's the brand that she bought? Was it the ones from Walmart? Is that? Mm, oh, wow. Yeah. It's really funny. Now that I'm not buying anything like that at all, it makes you realize the stuff that you had, and I had lots of stuff, but a lot of it is wearing out because I'm wearing it all the time. Oh, did you? Yeah, I don't know how our time is down there, but I told you it was horrible here. It really was. And I don't know if it still is, but it was really dreadful. I got a message from Match.com that some guy wanted to talk to me, but if I want to see who he is, uh, if I want to see who he is, I have to pay. I think that's a very sneaky thing to do. You know, they tell you somebody is interested in meeting you, but you can't even see what he looks like until you join. So I said, oh well, so be it. It is what it is. Yeah, no, nothing is happening with me on that front at all. As I say, I suspect that other guy was just being nice. They're in it to make money, yeah. And it's that constant, re-upping and re-upping. Oh, which reminds me, I better cancel the thing with my car. They have the extended warranty thing. Uh-huh. Yeah, so you found some charming guys. Did you find any guys that had teeth? Because didn't you tell me that was an issue down there? Everybody's being so quiet tonight. What's up, ladies? No teeth, no hair. That's funny. Wow. I think my get up and go got up and went. I really do. I'm like very sluggish. I really am. Uh, yeah. It's bad. I mean, oh, okay. I couldn't imagine what you were saying, Denise. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I really would like to have somebody to do things with or to spend some time with, or as I say, just to chat, just to, oh, that's funny. That's funny. Did you? Oh, that's great, Melissa. So it was nice? Well, I'm assuming if you were talking to him for an hour and a half that you both enjoyed it. Otherwise, you would not likely have stayed on the phone for that long. That's really nice. Oh, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. I think something good is going to happen for you. I think that's really nice. What to Linda? What does that mean? I don't know what is. Yeah, yeah, I think so. I think so. And wouldn't that be lovely? It really would. Oh, hey, does that mean we're going to lose you? What happened? Oh, what happened to Linda? Is that what you're saying? Yeah, that really is great. I think it's terrific. Uh, I did not groom the dogs. All I did today was work on the store. It's all I did today. And I will just show you one thing because I had to laugh because I asked David his opinion. And as I told you, David's tough on me. He really is. I created, shoot. Oh, I'm going the wrong direction. Duh. I know I do. No, she's not. She's really not. Oh, that's funny. I did so many different things today that just showing you where the heck is it? Let me see if I need to get, oh, there we go. I don't know if you, I don't know if you can see this. Does it show up? It sort of has the look of black leather. Obviously, it's not, but it has the look of black leather. So I said to David, "What do you think?" So, of course, I used his initials on it just to show that it would be customizable and so there would be a monogram on it. So he said to me, "Well, it might be limiting, but it would work for me." Oh, you do comb them every night? Yeah, I love Plum Silky to wash them with, and I love the Quicker Slicker. Did you ever hear of that? Quicker Slicker is good. Yeah, it's kind of very simple. And then I did one that's sort of very bold. You have to keep it super short. I did this for the men. Yeah. Now I can't pull it back so that you can kind of see the whole look of it. But I wanted to do a couple of designs that I thought would go well for men because I think so many people do women's stuff. So I thought it would be nice for a change of pace. Yeah, the matting is a real problem. Last night, I spent quite a bit of time combing the dogs. So I got, you like, I, yeah, I was combing them because if I can comb them and make sure there are no mats, then when I wash them, it's going to be easier. It really is. But I love to use the Plum Silky because then they smell so delicious afterwards. They really do. Whoops, I put it in my cart on Amazon, but I didn't order it because I'm really being very, very careful with everything. So, but it's sitting there. So at some point, if I find that I'm able to do it, because it's going to be a heck of a lot cheaper than trying to get them done. So if I can do the grooming myself, it will save a lot of money. I've tried an oatmeal shampoo in the past. I used a Paul Mitchell one, and there was another one that I had used, but I forgot what it was. But there are a number of good shampoos. Oh, yeah. And I have to tell you, at one point, there was a flea on one of the dogs. I almost died. In all the years, I never had a flea problem, poo, poo, poo. So I wound up bathing all three of them. They go every 6 weeks. Yeah, they get itchy. Yeah, it depends upon what you use on them. Yes, exactly. So it is a start. And if, as I say, if I can get it done, if I can get one of them, it's not only the bathing though, it's the bathing and then the grooming and it's the cutting, it's the trimming the face, it's all of that stuff. I'm going to try to do it. A vinegar and water rinse. Or, yeah, a little bit of coconut oil is good also. It's very, very soothing for anything that goes on with them. My Milo does that, the older one. He licks his paws all the time. The butt. Yeah. Yeah, and his paws are like red. They're just red. The whole fur on the front. And that apparently got to be a real problem when he was not with me for those months. So I don't know if the stress of it or what it was, but yeah, he definitely has an issue with that. Yeah. Yeah, that can happen if their skin gets very dry and can be an allergy too. Yeah. Yeah. Mine love to roll around in the grass. They do, and it makes me crazy. He has a wound from licking. Try coconut oil on the wound. The coconut oil is very healing. It really is. It's Oh, that's good that the Yorkie hates the grass. That makes it easier because they can get so messy from it. Oh, aw, oh, the poor baby. Oh, that's too bad. That's scary. Oh, I'm getting a headache again from this stupid thing. I can't wear these things. I swear to God. Look at how tight this thing is. Hi, Kathy. He had a melanoma 3 times. Wow, that's a lot. Oh, Bailey, calm down. He knows now he gets on the bed at night, so he's trying to come up. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Mine have really, thank God, they've done well on the Froms all these years. I mean, since I have them the whole time. They only had the small bag or the huge bag last week. Oh, yeah. I know. I have one square headband that Taz sent me. It was really sweet of her. Yeah. The one that she sent me was a little bit big though. Maybe it was worn over a wig. But yeah, this thing I wind up with really a headache. It's pr- I mean, look at this. This is crazy. There's no room for a head there. I did like it, but it was too big for me. So it really, I think it would be good on a wig. Yeah. And maybe this was a bigger one. My hair's what? My hair's crooked? Oh, honey, try to calm down, little boy. Yeah, really bad headache. This is not good. I have to start wearing my wigs again. I really do. I've just not been doing the normal me lately. I really haven't. Everything is so off kilter, everything. Uh, one of my colleagues had called me the other day. She had to have a valve replacement, and she told me that they do it now by going through the groin. Yeah, exactly. Let the baby get up on the bed, but then if I do that, I have to let all 3 of them up, and I'm gonna have to put the phone down, and I'm gonna have to Yes, yes, yep. You had to put your granddaughter to bed. That's sweet, though, that really is. Yeah, yeah. She was home, I think she was in for 2 days, and she said they don't take out the old valve anymore, they just put this in front of the old valve. So it's gotta be so much less invasive. I mean, she was complaining to me today, she had it done on Tuesday or Wednesday. She had it done Tuesday. Yeah, I'm sure. I know, that's what happened to my friend too. She had her chest cracked open. It was a huge deal. And this now, I mean, she said they no longer even take out the old valve. So she had this surgery, I think it was on Wednesday, and she called me today. Oh, that's okay. Are you telling me I have something in my teeth? So she was complaining today that she didn't feel so well. She was feeling weak. I said to her, it's a few days. Yes, exactly. Exactly. I said, oh my God. How can you complain that you don't feel well 3 days after surgery? I said, Anne, if you had gone through what I went through, you would not have survived it. She just was not able to tolerate this, the way this was done. and she was complaining that her groin hurt. I said, yeah, I said, it's brand new. It just happened. Relax. It's only a couple of days. So I may go over to see her. I don't know, tomorrow or the next day. I might stop by. But everything that happens to this woman is a major deal. It really is. So it is what it is. Tell me about it. Exactly. And, and I said to her, I said, Anne, I said, I was not home for 2 months after my surgery. I said, you're talking about something that was done on Wednesday. Yeah, that, exactly, exactly. It is amazing, amazing the advances. That really is, it's incredible. She was so lucky because that really used to be a big, big deal. And it wasn't that long ago that my friend had it done. It was a few years ago, but not that many. You get a 3 month in one bottle CVS of what? Exactly. Oh, that was awful. That was god awful. Yes, it is wonderful not to do that. Oh, the meds. Yeah, yeah. That's just the way that they've been doing it. They have three small bottles. I'll show you. They give it to me in these little bottles. So I get three of them. There are 30 in each bottle. I don't know why they do it that way, but they do. Put them in one. I guess I could do that. I mean, I've been doing it though. It's a 90-day supply. And I've never had a problem with it before. This was the first time I ever misplaced the two bottles. But I did find them, and I put them back where they should be. And I'm just starting a new one, so I'm fine for the next 30 days. Yeah, and mine is at Walgreens too. So yeah, they do. I mean, they did have a bigger one also. Why? What's the difference? It doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me. I leave it the way that they give it to me. And then, when I finish one, I just get rid of it and move on to the next one. So it's okay. I keep them close. I don't know, in my head, I guess. Did my stove recover? Are you asking me? Yeah, I like to keep it in the bottles that they give me also. And I guess in my head, I think maybe it stays fresher when it's sealed longer. May not be the case, but it sort of feels that way. So I kind of leave it alone. I don't care. I don't care which way. I also got, I always have kept them all in the same place, but as I say, I was in a different situation down here. Oh, really? Oh, wow. Yes, it does that to me too. And they mark them. So this one said one of three. The one I'm on now says two of three. So I know that I've got another one kind of hanging around when this is over. So it works fine. I was lucky last week. They had a sale at, I think it was Walgreens, where I got my vitamin C. They had, if you bought one bottle, the second one was free. That's a good idea to put them all in there. They text me also, but I don't always pick it up because I don't always need it. What happened with, I used to have with the Norvasc, the amlodipine, that I was not taking it all the time when I used to take the valsartan. So though they gave me enough for the whole month, I didn't take it every day. So I would have it longer than one would think. So I didn't need to keep getting more and more and more. But now I do, so I need to replace that one. Although they give me the 10 milligram tablets and I take 5 milligrams a day typically, so I just cut it in half. But thank goodness, most of the time it works well. I have to tell you, today I finally had the corned beef and cabbage. Oh, yes, the good old days of taking no meds. Before I had my stent put in 2007, I hadn't taken as much as an aspirin in 40 years. I cut it in half. Yeah, that's what the doctor told me to do. So I do. Yeah. The I had the corned beef and cabbage tonight because they had given it to me, the Meals on Wheels, last week, but I couldn't have it on Sunday. No, 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 no. Um, oh, wait a minute. You're talking about with the amlodipine? Essentially, yes. However, occasionally, if my pressure goes high, I take the second half of it. So I'm allowed to do that because the full dose on that is 10 milligrams. So I can do that if I have to. So occasionally I do. But yes, essentially it does last a long, long time. And I love it. And I really do. I prefer to have the 10 to getting the 5. So it works for me. It really does. And I guess it's cheaper that way too. So that works out well. And yeah, I cut them myself. Yeah, I have a pill cutter that I've used for years. I didn't have, oh, the cabbage, but that was from the Meals on Wheels. First of all, they don't give you a lot. It was not great. The corned beef, by the time you put it in the microwave for almost 7 minutes, it's not spectacular. So it's something I said to myself it was fine to have once. I would not go out of my way to have it again. Didn't taste anything like what it would be like if you make it yourself. And I didn't eat all of it. I ate some of it. Now, I'm not sure whether I should be eating chicken because they had that recall with, was it Purdue chicken? They just had that huge recall. So I don't know the chicken that they used. Oh, it was Tyson. I don't know what chicken they use when they cook chicken. Oh, okay. And so I'm almost afraid to eat my chicken meals now. So I eat chicken all the time. I really should look like a chicken because typically I eat chicken a lot. I often, when I was buying my own stuff, I often would buy a whole rotisserie chicken. I also love Wendy's chicken. Oh, really? Oh, yeah. The farm-raised salmon scares you? It probably should scare me too, but I have to tell you, I eat it all the time, Susan. And the truth is, when I buy, yeah, I would hope that's the case, Mary. When I buy oh, when I buy the salmon, the, the wild salmon, it doesn't taste as good as the farm raised. Isn't that weird? It really doesn't. So I'm still here. So I guess it's been okay. I mean, that should be well, I shouldn't say that as in poo poo poo. I'll just assume that everything is going to be, to use an old word, copacetic from Chile. Yeah, yeah. I love salmon. I wanted to get the salmon and I forgot to buy it. Jean, oh no, she put a bid on another house? Oh, good, good for her. No, I didn't see that. Did she talk about it in the group? I haven't been on the group because, as I say, I really spent almost the whole day working on the store. So I got Zero accomplished aside from that today. Yeah, I didn't go on there, so I'll have to check it out later. Yeah, I did. I only went on, I think it Lauren who tagged me? Oh, really? Oh. Yeah, that's the problem if you get to see those things. Oh, that sounds good. That sounds good. Very contaminated? Okay, so it gives me one more thing I should be worried about? Oh, swell. Wow, not fun. I don't know. Oh, no, she was talking about salmon, wasn't she? Bananas, bananas and chocolate. Yeah, that sounds good to me. And I think I told you I bought those Neapolitan Klondike bars. They're sitting there in my freezer taunting me. It really is true. It really is. Both fish and chicken. Mm. I really, for a long time, I was eating salmon probably twice a week. I just love salmon. I mean, occasionally it would even be 3 times a week, but usually twice a week. And I just loved it. I didn't discover salmon though until I was in my mid 40s because my aunt used to make it a lot, but she used to make those salmon cakes. Oh, you get frozen flounder? You like fresh tuna? Yeah. I used to get tuna salad a lot, but I haven't had that lately. Oh, wow. Salmon cakes. The funny thing is, I probably would have also if I ever ate it, but I didn't. Drowning in, yeah, I can't eat that stuff. I'm allergic to shellfish. Yes, it is handy. Yeah, I really like tuna. I haven't had it since I started the Meals on Wheels. I think maybe one day I'll go in and get myself some tuna. I'll go into the, ow, I'll go into the deli. You do? Yeah, I used to make that stuff, but I was having breaded fish. I used to love Dover Meunier. Well done. Mine doesn't ever taste fishy. Yeah, it doesn't taste fishy. I can't stand the taste of fishy fish. I can't even get it near my mouth. Oh, me too. I love sugar and carbs both. Oh, I like feta cheese. Mm. Oh, does it? Oh, yes. That's always delicious, Ange. Yeah. I haven't had that in years. It's been a really long time. Yeah, I really love feta cheese. It's salty, but I love it. Lox, exactly. Yeah, I used to love lox. I remember buying platters for if I went to a friend's house, if they were, if they had people over after they had a loved one pass away, and I would bring platters of um, lox and bagels and all of that stuff. Egg salad, tuna salad, cream cheese. Yeah, really? Uh, something, it's making me want, isn't it amazing? Lox. Yeah. I think that happens though, Susan. Your dad gave it to him? Oh, funny. Yeah, all of a sudden, I wanna eat all that stuff. I really do. Here we go again, you're right. I would love to have some lox and some cream cheese. It would be nice to have it on a bagel. Wow, I remember occasionally I would go into a place, a bagel store, where and I would order. That was years ago. I would order, cream cheese and lox on a bagel. You have it? You haven't been hungry? I can't seem to pull up my chat. Why? I can't pull it up. I missed a comment. Russ and Daughters in Manhattan? I don't know that place. What the heck? I can't pull up my chat, so I missed a comment, so forgive me. Yeah, yeah, it would be really nice to have a piece of lox on a, and I have those bagels now. It would be the perfect time to get it. I had another bagel today. This is not going to be good for my diet. I mean, I had gained back so much. You miss caviar? Yeah, the good stuff. I haven't had that in many, many, many years. Oh, yeah, yep. Wow, we always do come back to food, don't we? Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. I really would love to have it. Oh, sardines. I used to love sardines. I used to make sardine and tomato sandwiches a lot of years ago. Oh my God. I also loved, um, I'm going blank on it, the thing that they used to put in Caesar salad when they made real Caesar salad. Oh, really? Oh God. Yeah, I used to like it. I used to like the sardines, anchovies, thank you very much. I used to like sardines that were the ones without the skin, anchovies. What is, yeah. They used to rub the bowl with the anchovies. I never heard of Russ and Daughters either. I don't know. But then again, I really, aside from going to the hospital, poo, 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 I haven't been in the city a lot for a long time. I used to go when the family was here. It's not just, not anything that would appeal to me at all these days. That was from another time and another life. It's about 40 minutes away, but it's heavy traffic always going in. And it's serendipity. Yep. Yeah, that I remember. And I also remember all the wonderful restaurants I went to in the city. When I was with Bill, I've been to Peter Luger's. Yeah. There were two Peter Luger's, one in Great Neck, one in Brooklyn. Yeah, the traffic was horrible. Yeah. I used to go to the one in Great Neck. It wasn't as wonderful as I expected it to be honest. Uh-huh. That sounds great. Yeah, I'd love to win too. You work down the block. Except it's hard to win if you don't buy the bloody tickets. I meant to buy a ticket when it was up to whatever it was. I think it was 400 something million. Somebody said to me once, why, if it's less than that, you don't think it's enough for you? And I said, "No, it's just that nobody's gonna win it until it gets really up there." So I didn't wanna waste time getting tickets that nobody was gonna win. And it really is true. It's like the chance is maybe 2.9 million to 1, but I had a friend who won. So it makes you think that it could happen. Just saw Kinky Boots. Some woman won 1.5 billion billion as billion. That's inconceivable. But of course, by the time the government takes its share, you're back into the millions. Wow, that's amazing. Where was it that the person won that? Although it sort of doesn't matter at that point. Yes, yes. Whole new tax bracket, you're right. Yeah, 750 million is not a terrible thing. Yep. It would be such, for me, the big thrill would be to never again have to worry about money. That would be such a gift. It would be such a gift. Also, to have friends and family not have to worry about money would be a gift. That would be that would be really nice. Although you do have friends and family. Oh, I'm sure they do. I'm sure they worry about it in very different ways. Just more zeros. Yeah, but those zeros make a big difference. When you can go to sleep at night and not have the last thought be, oh my God, how am I going to be able to pay for whatever? Exactly. Yep, exactly. If I ever won one of those houses on HGTV, though, I wouldn't want the house. I would want to sell it and have whatever I got from it. Oh, yeah. Hi, Dolores. How are you? Yeah, exactly. Exactly. You would want to smack her. That's amazing. Yeah. They are really nice, but I'd much rather have the money. And I think it's nice that they also give you a car and that they give you cash. So all of that is good. I think the house this year was, I don't know, somewhere that I had no interest in living. So, but it is what it is. All taxable. Absolutely. Everything is taxable. It is what it is. But still, how wonderful it would be. I loved, there was a show on television. Was it in Denver? Might have been. Yeah, I definitely would want the money. I would just, because if I could have a place that I could pay cash for and not have to worry about those kind of bills, that would be a gift. So that would be nice. Oh, oh wow. Yeah. Yep, Malibu had a lot of destruction though recently. Yeah. Now, why is that, Melissa? I thought because by the water that it would have fewer fires, but I guess not. Oh, good. Oh, please. I would love to see pictures. Oh, that's great. Yeah, why don't you do a little video? Send me a little video of it while you go around the place. Yeah. Oops. What the heck? Oh, 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 that's very scary. That's very scary. Wow. Let me see if I can click on it. Oh, I can click on it now. Oh, good. Oh, that's exciting. I can't wait to see it, Denise. Yeah. Uh-huh. God, I look like a lazy fool, don't I? Just lying here all stretched out and relaxed. It really feels good, though. It's just nice to chill and have nothing that well, I definitely have to decide on a plan with that thing and get that started. If I lose all the work I did, I'm going to kill myself. Yeah, it's so nice. Oh, I'm glad to hear that, Denise. So I'm not the only one. I don't think I got out of bed till I think it was close to 11 today. So it was really nice. It's something I never do. I tend to get up much earlier than that, but it takes me hours to get going now. I'm not I'm clearly not the person I used to be. Uh, do you typically, Susan, or sort of? Yes, I've got to take care of that with the car. Yeah, oh, you're a yeah, I should have known you're a morning person because then you have to go to bed earlier. Yeah, that's the problem when you have a lot of pain. And of course, a lot of the pain also, it depends on so many extraneous things. Yeah, I have a lot of pain too, and I have pain every day of my life now. So, do you? Yeah, well, a lot of the issue for me is I've been staying in bed a lot lately because I'm working on the computer that is attached here. Ah, that makes for an interesting couple, Dolores. Yeah, your husband sounds like a sweetheart. He really does. Actually, all of you, Ange, Dolores, you all have great significant others, hubbies. Yeah, it's really nice when you can have that where you don't have to get everything done yourself. So, yeah, for me, if I don't do it, it doesn't get done. So, it is what it is. It's funny because I'm finding now that I'm sweeping my kitchen floor down here at least once a day, sometimes more, because the dog's going out. No, unfortunately, Lauren, I did not. I think he was, in retrospect now, since he didn't call me back, or I mean, text me, message me. Oh, that would be, I could not do that. I could not have a relationship where somebody tried to control me. That would not happen. Oh my God, I can't even imagine it. But no, he never got back to me, and I suspect, looking back on it, then that he was being polite by continuing the conversation for a long time after he found out that I had been sick. But a lot of guys don't want to have to deal with that, so it is what it is. Yeah. No, I think our group are way too independent to have anybody tell us what to do. Oh, mm, yeah. Looks for controlling men? I can't even imagine it. Why? Does it, maybe it makes her feel safer or something? Or that they love her if they're controlling? It, for me, the first time he tried to control me would be the last. Yeah. No, 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 no. I wouldn't wanna tell anybody else what to do either. I think right, Linda, you both need to be your own people. We each have as an inalienable right, the right to be who we are. Oh, her father was like that, yeah, and a lot of people do look to replicate the relationships of their youth. Mm, yeah, not a chance. Oh my god. Yeah, I do too. His way or nothing. Uh, what kind of work did he do again that he traveled? You think so, Lauren? I think I would like that because he seemed like a nice guy, but I don't know. That's true. That's absolutely true, Denise. Yeah, I think it really is true. People who have a need to control. Yes. Oh, okay. People who have a need to control, it's because they're afraid if they don't control the situation, they'll lose. Oh, oh, it must drive him crazy. He asked you if you wanted a bite of his food. Oh, wow. Oh my God. Maybe, maybe. I don't know. I really don't know. He could be weighing it, and then again, he might be looking for somebody who's able-bodied. So it is what I mean, I guess it's not too attractive to a guy who's suddenly getting in touch with you because he thinks you're attractive or sexy looking or whatever, and then to be told that you were very well, I didn't say very ill, but I did say I had a tumor removed, and I did say I walk with a cane because that would be obvious when we met. So, it takes a special kind of guy who would be willing to deal with that at the outset of a relationship. And when I say relationship, I don't mean intense relationship, any relationship. I guess people don't want to start with something that they look at as, in quotes, trouble. So it is what it is. Exactly. Mm, yeah. No, I had none of that. I really had none of that. But as I say, I just would never have tolerated it. Yes, exactly. Someone to talk to and just exactly. He would notice the cane. I have to be honest anyway, because look, if you try to start any kind of relationship with a major lie, it's a bad way to go. It really is. And it has to bite you in the butt at some point. At one point, I was talking to a guy who had been a therapist. And I told him, and he thanked me very much for telling him the truth. But then he just couldn't deal with it. So that was the end of that. And my feeling is it would take a very special person, but if he's not a very special person, I don't want him anyway. So, maybe I don't have a right to be picky at this stage and in my condition, but I'm picky. So it is what it is. I don't, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I don't need somebody to be there hands on with a lot of stuff. Oh, oh, wow. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's a lot of hostility there. Yeah, you do have to be picky. You really do. I mean, it would I think at this stage of life, for many of us, most of us, possibly, you are who you are. Everything is so entrenched in the way we live our lives that it would have to take a special person to be able to come into your life. Yeah, exactly. If it's not beneficial, if it doesn't add to your life, then what's the point? It's kind of like walking into a dark alley the other way. Who wants to do that? You want to look to have a little joy in your life, and if you can't have it, then stick with what you've. Once again, it comes back to the same old thing. It's the devil you know versus the devil you don't know. Exactly, that's what it is. And if you do, it's only because of what it's going to give you in terms of relationship, caring, whatever. Yeah, it could be. It could be. I mean, I thought we had a really nice chat that was very easygoing, very comfortable. At least it was for me. Maybe it also bothered him. He gave me his phone number and I didn't call him right away. And I told him I don't get on the phone with total strangers immediately. Is it time for me to do my housekeeping? Oh, yeah. Oh, that's awful. That is somebody who's insecure though who needs to do that. If he needed to do that, to be challenging about that, that's unfortunate. It really is. Yeah, that's true too. That is true. Yeah. Yeah. Again, as I say, I mean, I've been a really independent person for a very long time, but I sort of had to be. Life led me in that direction, and I took the challenge. But you know something though, Lauren? I think each one of us is a warrior in our own way. Oh, that sounds good, Ange. What do they call that again? A tuna melt. I used to like a tuna melt occasionally. I haven't had it in a very long time. Oh, I love when we talk about food. It's like, let's talk dirty. Let's talk about food. Yeah, yeah, right. And you never know, Melissa. You may feel that way today, but you could change your mind too. That's a Reuben. That's not a Reuben. That's a tuna melt. A Reuben has all that other stuff on it. Doesn't a Reuben have sauerkraut on it and everything? Oh my ears are itchy. You never thought you would date. You never know where life is gonna. Oh, good night. Good night. Have a wonderful night, Ange. We'll see you next time. And corned beef, right. It has the kraut. Yeah. I haven't had that in years either. Take care. Sleep tight. That's wonderful. That is what companionship is what it's all about. Yeah, I do like tuna melts. I haven't had one in a long time. Sort of gives me another, different ideas about what I can get if I ever get out to the diner again. But yeah, I kind of stopped going out for lunch because it's getting close to the end of my any extra anything. So, um, that actually, if that were an option, that would be wonderful because that would certainly take care of the companionship. Yeah, that's a gift. It is a gift. To have had that and to have had that for a long time is such a wonderful thing. It's a wonderful thing. And the sad thing is that nothing lasts forever because it is very rare that two people go at the same time. So one is left. I hope he doesn't, but okay. It's yeah. I think that's what it's all about. If people lived differently, if once again to get back to that sort of communal kind of thing, exactly, exactly. You do kind of want a best friend and a soft place to fall. And you have that dream. You have that imagery in your head from the time you were a little girl, likely, and all those books about the princess and the castle and the prince. Mm. I think I mentioned that I've told David that I want to be cremated, but the deal is he has to carry my ashes with him for the rest of his life. Yes, buy an old motel. Yeah, but therein lies the rub. Yeah. Yeah, well, I think sometimes it's because you're so afraid of the alternative. Once again, it's the devil you know. It's the devil you know, and the fear of the other side of that coin. Do you? Yeah. Mm. Well, divorce was not something that happened a lot to most people that I knew growing up. It was just not, except my Aunt Yetta. She was the only one. But that was because he wanted it. He I guess had some medical issues. They think it's macabre. I don't think it is. It's the Pandora's box, exactly. I think that no, there's not. See, for me, I get weirded out at the thought of being buried 6 feet deep because I would have this dread fear that I wasn't exactly dead. Uh, yeah, yeah. There's just something about that. So it's like that's not no. Yeah, we all have our little, things that make us crazy or yeah. So it is what it is. For me, as I say, burning and drowning. Yeah, drowning used to be a fear. Fire's yeah, and it's and I'm hopefully dead, but I'll definitely be dead. Aw, thanks, Nona. I appreciate it. I really do. Aw, yeah, it's hard. Mm, yeah. I mean, what is the point of being, yeah, and mental abuse is just as bad, if not worse, than physical abuse. I mean, people who are buried in cemeteries. Oh, that's so nice. I have one of my dog's ashes, if they are in fact her ashes. I don't know. I often wondered about that. after they returned it to me in what looked to me like a cookie box. It was one of those rectangular boxes. Oh, mm, yeah. That's just that you really don't know. Oh, oh, wow. Yeah. Some people just don't know how to deal with anger. They really don't. And I think it is something that can happen more easily sometimes with somebody who spent any kind of real time in the military because it was okay in so many ways to be like that. It's definitely not okay in the real world. It's not. It's just not. I don't understand anger. I've never, thankfully, been involved in any relationship with somebody who was really an angry person. I don't think I could. I just, to me, it's all about caring about each other and that was such a good laugh. Really? Yeah. Well, I think often that's the way it is. We go by our experiences. Our experiences teach us what reality is for us. But reality is in the eye of the beholder. Reality is not finite. It is very much subjective. Yeah, I think a lot of us did back in the day. Yep, I was 20. I was the first of my friends. Exactly. Yep, it was. It was before the burning of the bride. Yep, yeah. But when I think about it now, I was such a baby. I was such a baby. 18. Yeah. And there was nothing unusual about it back then. And now the girls wait, a lot of them, until they're into their 30s, and it's perfectly normal. Funny. Yeah, I know. How did we survive? I don't know. Yeah, it really is amazing. My parents had a really good relationship, so I sort of expected to have a good relationship. Yeah, and I think it was expected then. You got married, you had your babies, and life went on, and there you were, kids having kids. I always think of the Louise Hay um, tapes talking about, what was her expression? I don't think she said wounded people, but it was damaged people raising damaged people because all you had for experience, they fought. See, and I didn't see any of that. Yeah, yep. When I was a kid, we all lived in a one-bedroom apartment. My mother and my father. And when my younger brother came along, there were three kids. Yes, that was wise advice. That really was wise advice. My mother was very ahead of her time in terms of being an independent woman, and she was just ahead of her time in so many ways. Yeah. Yeah, I slept with my older brother until I don't remember how old I was, maybe 5-ish. And then they put me in a bed on the floor in my parents' room, and that didn't help a whole heck of a lot either. Parents slept on a pullout. Yes, yes, it was different. It was just so different. Your mother didn't get married until she was 39? Is that what you said, Melissa? My mother got married when she was, trying to think, she was in her 30s. She had my brother, I don't remember. I think she was 37 when she had me. Yeah, she was not a little kid, but then again, my father had to wait 12 years to win my mother over. Oh, mm, yeah. Did you get a lot of attention, Mary? I had a girlfriend who was an only child, and her mother so indulged her. We had no such thing. Yeah, it was just different then. Yes, absolutely. Oh, for heaven's sakes. Yeah, I love reading about those kind of stories. I really do. Yep. And then they always talk about people who much later in life get reconnected with somebody that they knew when they were younger. Look, it happened for David and Rachel. They knew each other when I think he was 19, I think she was 16. And I know other people it happened with also at a funeral. You just never know where you're going to meet somebody. Yeah, that's great. That really is great. Do you feel as if you missed out on anything not having siblings? Oh, oh, that's so hard because she wanted to keep him. Yeah, my hand is killing me holding this phone up. Oh, I just looked at the time. I better end this thing. I think my store is about to close. I have to go pay them that money. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. It's so different. Yeah. Yep. That is true. Oh boy. Oh, that would be wonderful if he could. That really would be wonderful. I'm sure it would be wonderful for his mother too. Aw. Yeah. Okay. Good night, everybody. Had a lovely chat as always. And I will see you next time. Yes, that is true. Take care, everybody. Love you.